Most people think that you can only fix and flip houses that are local to where you live, and that's just not true. I've been successfully fixing and flipping real estate remotely in other markets all across the US for years, and to help you learn how, I put together a 3-part video training series. On this video, I'm going to share with you how to fix and flip real estate in another state, and this is part 1, learning your market. Maybe you live in a market that's not ideal for fix and flip and you'd like to do deals remotely in another market. Maybe you live in another country and you'd like to flip houses here in the US, or maybe you're like I was several years ago where you've created a strong presence and a strong business model in your local market and now you'd like to expand in another market. Whatever the case is, it is possible to successfully fix and flip houses remotely in other markets. For me personally, I had built a strong flipping business in Metro Detroit, and I wanted to expand into other markets to give me more opportunities. Now, I made several costly mistakes, but I stuck with it and I eventually developed a winning formula for doing deals remotely, and so I'm gonna share with you the mistakes to avoid and the lessons I've learned over the years. Now, if you're considering or already flipping houses remotely in another state from where you live, leave a comment below and let me know the reason why. I'd like to know. And if we've never met, I'm Jerry Norton, and this channel is dedicated to helping you make money right now in real estate, not later, not in 10 or 20 years, or even 5 or 3 years, but right now so that you can live your dream life. Consider subscribing to my channel and click the bell icon to get notified when new videos are released. And be sure to stay to the end of this video because I'm gonna share with you the fastest way to make your first or next $10,000 in as little as 30 days. Before you jump into a new market and start farming for leads and making offers, invest the necessary time to really learn your market. This advice is true when starting a fix and flip business anywhere, even in your backyard where you live, but especially long distance. Learn the neighborhoods inside and out. Which areas are trending up and down and why? How does the schools and hospitals and access to freeways and proximity to shopping and transportation and downtown and the business districts and all of that, how does that affect values? Learn where new developments are happening and where builders are spec building new homes. Really learning your market will pay off huge dividends in the long run. There are 3 steps to learning a remote market. Step 1 is to do as much research as you possibly can online. Go on Redfin and Zillow, Trulia, or Realtor.com. Learn as much as you can about the different areas, the prices homes are selling for, how long it's taking for homes to sell. We call that days on market. Look at actives, pendings, and solds. See if you can find other flippers and see what they're doing. The best way to learn a market is to see what other flippers are doing. Watch this video where I show you how to see what other flippers are doing. You'd be amazed at how much you can learn about another market virtually online. The next step when doing deals in another state is to find and hire a top-selling real estate agent in that market. Not any agent, but a top-selling agent who knows the market intimately. They know what buyers want and can educate you about the market. This agent is going to be the agent that you list your homes with on the resale after you fix them up. Now let me make something clear. You're not going to use this agent to help you find and buy houses, only to resell after they're fixed up. To buy, you're gonna follow my double dip technique. Now, watch this video to learn how to use my double dip strategy when buying on market deals. Now, you may be thinking that it seems a little premature to already find and hire your agent for reselling before you've even acquired any deals. But as you'll see, this agent plays a vital role in your power team, especially helping you learn the market. And if you wanna learn how to find and hire a top selling agent for a low flat fee, be sure to watch this video. Now, step 3 is to do a 3-day trip to your market. The purpose is to visually get a good broad understanding of the different areas and neighborhoods. Plan the time to be as effective as possible. Have a list of sold homes printed off that you can drive by and see. Look at the price it sold for, how quickly it sold for, days on market. Look up on your smartphone or your tablet the pictures to see the quality. Take notes about everything you're learning. Have your agent take you around and explain to you the ins and outs of the market and what's hot and what's not and what's up and coming. Have that agent schedule appointments to see active homes for sale, ideally by other flippers so that you can see the competition and the level of rehab and the quality of their work. While you're there, go look at a handful of active vacant distressed homes so you have a good comparison of retail and wholesale. Now, you may be tempted to skip this step. If you do, that's just being lazy and dumb. I once did a deal in Pittsburgh and I didn't follow this advice. After it was too late, I learned that I was one street away from a great neighborhood where I used my comps. I found out the hard way that my home was worth about $75,000 less than what I thought going into the deal because I didn't know where the market shifted. This would have been easily prevented if I had taken the time to learn my market beforehand. Now there's something powerful about physically driving the market to get an initial understanding. You'll notice the nuances of a market that you just can't see and learn online alone. Now after really getting granular for 3 days, you'll have a really solid understanding of your market. Then later when you're looking at leads, you'll know where that property is in relation to the rest of your market. Then when you're doing comps to determine the after repair value, you'll have a good baseline to go on. Now I'm glad you stayed to the end of this video because I'm always looking for deals and I have a finder program where you can submit deals to me, and if they meet my criteria, I'll pay you $10,000 for every deal you bring me. Honestly, it's the fastest way to earn your first or your next $10,000 in real estate. Now I'm holding a web training class where I'll show you everything about it and how to get started. Click the link in the description. And if you found value in this video, go ahead and like it. And if you have a question, leave a comment. And also your biggest takeaway and your action item that you're gonna do right now. And if you wanna make more money in less time flipping houses, subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon to get notified when new videos are released. Finally, this is video 1 in a 3-part video series. The next thing that you need to do to start doing deals in another state is to start farming for leads and getting contracts. So be sure to watch this next video where I'm gonna break down the 4-step process for analyzing deals remotely. Now this is critical because you're not there to go look at the deals. So watch that video and I'll see you on the next video.